Yeah.
So congratulations to him. And
It's great that they have somebody with whose focus has been financed all this time at the tourism ministry, because we need to find a way of leveraging our tourism. Yes. Anyway, congratulations.
Then the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, John Kofi Seto Dumelo.
Great choice.
A lot of
Great
people were
Two
saying
places,
that, why
either
not
deputy
tourism?
trade,
Why not tourism?
either deputy trade because of the agribusiness part, or the food and agri. He seems to love the farming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying, why not tourism? Why not tourism? I'm like, what is he doing?
I agree
in
with
tourism?
this choice completely.
What is
Yeah.
he doing in tourism? Acting. But here, there's something he loves to do as well.
Yeah.
And I have said before the appointment, you remember I told you that if they are taking anybody, if they would pick a deputy for the Ministry of Agric or Trade, they should make John Dumelo. Because now we are looking at making Agric, attractive to the youth. And there's a youth who has been in that sector doing things and has managed to change the perception and the narrative.
He's
that
been a great advocate.
Agric is for...
And a great diplomat when it comes... how do you call it? Is he a diplomat? No, there's a name for it. A great ambassador.
Ambassador, yes.
For selling agric.
Yes.
And farming. Farming essentially.
And
just
you
farm.
see... most of these youth now want to go into agric, and some of them will tell you that, John Bello is doing so
it.
well.
Yeah, we'll like to try,
He's made the thing very attractive.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't see any other person who can be a good poster boy for that ministry than him.
Yeah, I
He'll
agree
be
with
a
you.
great campaigner.
The other person should have been the one who they've taken to health ministry.
Akando.
And so he's going to the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Then the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry is having Samson Ahi. He's been quiet for a long time.
Yeah, Samson Ahi was...
But those days,
very vocal.
You hear me. I'm sure that Nana Akufo-Addo and his people were after him somehow. Because I don't see why Samson Ahi would go that quiet. Because Samson that I know was all over the place. I'm sure they were after him.
That's quite interesting. Anyway.
Yeah. And so those are the deputies to those ministries. And another nomination was made. Lydia Lamisi Akamva-Riba is going to be Minister of State, Public Sector Reforms. And so one more...
Minister of State.
Yes, one more minister.
So how many deputy ministers?
13.
Then Lydia adds up to 14.
Yes, so out of the
There's
60...
no deputy minister for health in there.
No.
They're struggling to make a choice.
We are left with 4.
Yeah.
I tell you that the NDC would struggle to make a choice for the Ministry of Health because they have a lot of people to choose from. Trust me.
And
On
especially
top of my
when they
head
have
alone.
chosen Kobna Minta Kando, who is not an
Industry.
out and out. They need somebody like, you recall when they had Victor Bampo as Deputy Health Minister and they could appoint anybody else to go and head it. They have somebody who understood the sector. So I think they need someone who understands the sector to be deputy to Kobna Minta Kando, who continues to study health. I don't know why they keep sending you to those places. But anyway, fantastic. It's the trade.
They put him somewhere he knows nothing about. He will struggle, learn the ropes. When you say that he has mastered, then they'll move him to another place. Go and study here too. Well, that's good.
But you see, the interesting thing about Richard Jan Mensah, the Minister of Energy, and we'll take a break shortly. Honorable Richard Jan Mensah is Member of Parliament for Gomoa West.
Okay.
Now, this is a man who has a Master of Science Accounting and Finance, Bachelor of Education Psychology. Interesting. And if you go back, he's a chartered accountant, actually. Now, he's worked basically in the oil sector.
Okay.
I think the last position he held was General Manager of Desert Oil Limited.
Okay.
And he's worked with Petrosol, Union Oil, Trust Hands, Auto Limited, Dar City Business College, Downstream Petroleum Institute, Petrosol, MS again. So he's someone who has been between education and then energy. So I think he knows that sector quite well. He will know that sector. He has a practical knowledge of the sector, working in the corporate arena. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have a conversation with the regional minister for the Western region.
But before you go, see, for Nakano, President Mahama, I'm pleading with you. Fama Imano.
Yes.
Fama Imano.
Yes. I agree completely with Nancy.
My MP is there. Just later. How many
women do we have in the Volta region now? One?
No. Auntie Jifa.
Auntie Jifa, 2.
Yes.
Pick any. 2.
Yeah, 2.
So,
Jocelyn should. You see, no, I'm talking.
Take a break.
Hisense is best known for
the whole country is appalled at the extensive environmental degradation,
refrigerator, chest freezer, and air conditioners by
small-scale mining, popularly known as Galamsey. Your own son, Ama Kofi-Boa, is formulating strategies for the implementation of our manifesto promise for dealing with this Galamsey menace. Our plan will involve the communities, including the chiefs and the youth, to take part in protecting their lands and forests and water bodies. We're not going to make it the responsibility of only the security agencies. We're going to involve the chiefs and the young people in the communities to help to protect your own lands, your forests, and your water bodies. We'll take urgent steps to halt mining activities in our forest reserves and on our rivers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful to note that the recent cholera outbreak is abating, but I urge you, our fellow citizens, to continue to take protective action by making sure that your sources of drinking water are safe and that you take the necessary steps to avoid being attacked by cholera. The whole country is appalled at the extensive environmental degradation that has been caused by illegal small-scale mining, popularly known as Galamsey. Your own son, Ama Kofi-Boa, is formulating strategies for the implementation of our manifesto promise for dealing with this Galamsey menace. Our plan will involve the communities, including the chiefs and the youth, to take part in protecting their lands and forests and water bodies. We're not going to make it the responsibility of only the security agencies. We're going to involve the chiefs and the young people in the communities to help to protect your own lands, your forests, and your water bodies. We'll take urgent steps to halt mining activities in our forest reserves and on our rivers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful to note that the recent cholera outbreak is abating, but I urge you, our fellow citizens, to continue to take protective action by making sure that your sources of drinking water are safe and that you take the necessary steps to avoid being attacked by cholera. The whole country is appalled at the extensive environmental degradation that has been caused by illegal small-scale mining, popularly known as Galamsey. Your own son, Ama Kofi-Boa, is formulating strategies for the implementation of our manifesto promise for dealing with this Galamsey menace. Our plan will involve the communities, including the chiefs and the youth, to take part in protecting their lands and forests and water bodies. We're not going to make it the responsibility of only the security agencies. We're going to involve the chiefs and the young people in the communities to help to protect.
Ghana's most powerful station, a good morning conversation and come to train the Seguswa. Ye to train and come enche. Yes, Yabeko atoyman temu na yakwakwa train komo e de free. Thank you Tono. Eura John Dramani Mahama kupiemu atoyman temu ofihwa. Obeko eye mfimfiri man temu. Tebeko atoyman temu na yakwakwa di enkomo e de afiho. Na me Kunlun Ghana Limited phone room de abade e bebre na obia so ne chefa wom. Kunlun fo so nru de kama papa bia wato bibia di ho adanse se Kunlun Ghana Limited phone ro e kama. Era no pa yedro ba ko amene mu twetwe nkomo na se medi ho adanse de a kire mu yedro om de aba ye mema ne kutu de ampa cho ye bema na say wa hu say performance no e wo form kra ye ho hwe enye yie etore bia wo da ho saa hunu mututu ase ni kanika machine no ai abusua Kotoko Lungala Limited the dread friend Mr. Q ni be boa ebe boa papa be boa mo anya hoden osisi no kotojo be nya hoden sanso nan kan no ahode na okita no be san babio enti no he ene anwumre wukofie na opo adwuma se na wukofie unsuro he san se wa no wa hye oshinga de dada na wukofie Mr. Q adonu pe bi ato a Ghana for na be bia say pharmacy chemical shop herbal shop bia ben wo feature ho no bowura ho so pe Mr. Q aduro ni bi on sabitimi akabi ene obetimi afre kunu Ghana Limited for awmede Mr. Q aduro na ba wa homatrufo yi so 0244 139 176 0244 139 176 and I say 0204 139 176 0204 139 176 na any 24 intimi entry and call Mr. Q or see be a real man.
And also, are you looking for an institution of higher learning to unlock your potentials? Look no further than Valley View University, Ghana's premier chartered private university. Valley View University offers undergraduate and postgraduate degree programs in the following areas: business administration, education, computer science, agriculture science, agribusiness, information technology, nursing, midwifery, mental health, and of course also in development studies. Join a community that shapes character and provides excellent education. Apply now by visiting www.admissions.vvu.edu.gh for an enriching educational experience. For inquiries, kindly call 0509 703 052 or 0307 011 846. Valley View University, excellence, integrity, and service.
During the 2024 election, I came here to seek your blessing and your mandate, and you responded overwhelmingly by entrusting me with the leadership of this country. And today, I came here simply to say two words: thank you to all the hundreds of thousands of people who voted for me here in the Western region. I'm here to reaffirm my commitment to honoring the trust and confidence you have reposed in me. We'll deliver on our promises, and I'm hopeful that you will see tangible, life-changing developments across the region soon. As part of my efforts to rebuild and reset our country, Ghana, we are well on our way to assembling the leanest and most efficient government in the history of the Fourth Republic. We have reduced the number of ministries from 30 to 23, and we remain on course to appoint only 60 ministers and deputy ministers. This is an unprecedented move that reflects our commitment to cutting down waste and redirecting resources towards development.
Well, so that's President John Dramani Mahama. I will come back and continue that voice for you because there are many other things he said in addressing that gathering as part of his tour of the Western region yesterday. Honorable Joseph Nelson is Western Regional Minister. Honorable, good morning, and I hope you're well.
Good morning, Senator. Yes, God has been merciful. I'm fine.
And I'll come back to how you're finding the office of the regional minister thus far. I know you were just recently sworn in. The very first thing you have to do is to host the president, the very first stop on his tour. How's the feeling like?
Senator, let me make this correction. I'm here to be sworn in, actually. I think it will be tomorrow.
Okay, but you've been vetted and approved by Parliament?
Yes.
Okay.
I have. and yesterday was my baptism, major baptism, and thank God that it went well.
So for you, the tour has been successful. Tell us some of the places the president visited.
Oh, yeah. You know, it was one event. Normally, he would have gone round to a few constituencies, but this time we had it at Secondary Methodist Park, where we had the chiefs and people gather. And But before then, we visited the Market Circle. Market Circle is a big place in Takoradi. That is our biggest market. Some reconstruction started in the previous administration. It's stalled, and so as we speak, the project is at a standstill. There's another project which is, some call it a flyover, some call it an interchange. That is also stalled. Now, the president promised to continue with such projects. Now comes into play. So when he was in town, he took time to visit the market to see progress of work, to speak to the contractors, basically, and to find out what could be done to resurrect it. And so yesterday was good. The market women who heard that he was in town came around happily to receive him and all of that. So he assured them that everything will be done to get the project back on track, so that it could be completed for their benefit and the benefit of all those who patronize the market. Then from there, we went to the Deba proper. It was a colorful Deba with the chiefs and people, the clergy, service commanders, and, people from across the region. And here again, the president reiterated his promise to the people of the Western region, and then thanked them for the massive support that he received in the last election. For the first time, we've won 15 seats out of the 17. We won the presidential very massively. And so he indicated his appreciation to them for this massive support that he and the party received, and went on to reassure the good people of the Western region that he's not forgotten about all the promises made to them, especially those projects that have stalled. And then, of course, job creation, roads, and all those issues that matter to the people of the Western region. And so the people were reassured. They were all happy to hear him echo those issues that, the people of the Western region for this many years. So, Sana, if you ask, these are some of the issues that His Excellency flagged when he was around.
So it was essentially a one-day working visit limited to the Secondary Takoradi Metropolis.
Exactly.
But I'm wondering why the Market Circle project is so important that it was the one place that the president visited.
It is. And if you know Takoradi, Market Circle is one place that anybody who enters Takoradi cannot avoid. It's a big place. It's a center of activity when it comes to trade and commerce. So to have it in the state in which it is now, it's a worry. So now as we speak, so now all these women, imagine where all these women who used to ply their trade there are. Some of them in some quarters around there. Some of them have been moved to the Jubilee Park. You know the essence of the Jubilee Park. Jubilee Park across the country for a certain purpose. Okay, but it's been turned into a market, and that has also reduced the beauty of the metro, if you like, because if you have market women being in places where originally they are not supposed to be, it creates its own kinds of problems. So It's a huge, huge, huge project, you know.
Well, we've lost him on the line. We'll try and get him back, conclude that conversation with him. One other thing we'll be having a conversation on shortly is about the reduction of the Hajj fares. In fact, when they said the new Hajj fares, when I saw the new Hajj fares, I still said, that is still too expensive. Because the Hajj fares,
62,000.
yeah, they sound so expensive to me. But in the end, it's a significant reduction.
Yes.
From where it was to where it come to. Because if you look at it, you're talking about 13,000 cities that have been taken off the last fares charge. And you also look at the direction where the country is in. Prices do not come down.
At all.
Inflation is not slowing. So what that means is that it should rather be going up, not coming down. And you also have to look at the CD dollar exchange rate among others. But we'll talk about that. You're talking to me about the Market Circle project.
The line broke.
Yes.
You asked about
why it's so significant for especially the metropolis.
It is. It's a huge place, a very important place for the livelihoods of the people in the metro. It's the biggest market in the metro, and I would say perhaps in the region. And it's at the center of town. As we speak, all those who used to ply their trade there have been moved elsewhere. Albeit that these places are supposed to be temporary, but it's not too good for the market women and all those who used to, act a living from there. As we speak, some of the market women have been pushed to the Jubilee Park. And Sana, you know the purpose of the Jubilee Park. It's not supposed to be a marketplace. Some of them are squatting in some cottages around town. And it's making their lives, very challenging and all of that. So to have the place sorted out, I think it's going to bring a big relief to the market women and all those who patronize the markets. And so to have it in this state where the project has been stalled for more than 2 years.
For 2 years?
It's a worry. Yes.
For 2 years, little progress has been made on the project?
No progress at all.
None at all?
None at all. It's stalled completely. The contractor has left site. And so it was quite some joy when His Excellency, showed up at the marketplace that attracted the market women who have been squatting around. They were so happy to see him, especially, his commitment to have the project restarted and completed for their benefit. So it's a very important project that we need to, see completed for the benefit of the people of the metro and beyond.
And so far, how much work has been done on it? Level of progress?
Well, yesterday, according to the contractors, there's some 60%, if I heard correctly. The foundational structures are in place, and but they told us that there's a lot to be done. And again, originally, according to the data they have, the market women who were in there, who were registered before they were moved out, number about 4,000. The figure went up to some 8,000. But looking at the space, the first phase, I think it's around 2,700, which is not even up to 4,000. And that if the issues about funding was sorted out properly, we could have a situation where the 2,700 could be raised to 4,000 to at least accommodate a lot more women and traders when completed. So that should tell you, how significant that project is.
And was that the only project site he visited?
Yes. Yes.
But is there any other?
Okay. He took cognizance of the other project around there, which is the flyover. It's also in the metro. He took cognizance of that and spoke about it, that every effort will be made to continue with that as well.
How important are the completion of these projects to ensuring perhaps the party not only retains the gains it made in this election or improves on it?
Well, I think it's important that, I look at politics as service, just serving the needs of the people. Okay, so and if you have a situation where something that is on the heart of the very people you are supposed to serve is in some state that is not helpful, then every effort must be made by leadership to sort that out. So for me, the people first, and then we look at the political benefit that will bring. Let me remind you that for the first time we won some 3 seats in the metro, the Secondary Takoradi area. All put together, I think we have 5 constituencies in here. That those ones have eluded us for many, many years until the 2024 elections, when we were able to take 3 out of the 5. Very significant. And so to work on these projects that are on the heart of the people of the metro, I think it's important. Very, very important. So the 2 seats, I earlier mentioned that we have 15 seats out of 17, right? The 2 remaining are all in the metro. So the 3 out of the 5 that we took, the 2 remaining are the only 2 seats that the MPP has in the whole of the region as we speak. And so it's important that we do things right. We get this project continued and completed for the benefit of the people of the metro. I think that over time they have come to appreciate the work of His Excellency and the NDC over the years. If you go back, many significant projects in the metro and the region have been brought into fruition by the NDC administration, past administration, including that of His Excellency JDM, and they appreciate that. And I believe that is what moved them to vote massively for the NDC in the last election. And so I think it's important that everything that we need to do to make the people happy, to help improve their lives, we need to do to at least reciprocate.
Let me conclude by asking you what excited you most about his visit, anything he said or anything he did.
Oh, for me, it was excitement all through. The visit to the market. During our campaign, we kept harping on the fact that that project and all others in similar states of where they've stalled for one reason or the other will be continued and completed. Perhaps some people didn't believe that it could be done because our history is that new government do not really focus on projects that were initiated by the previous administrations. And so it was a joy to see a promise that was made, being fulfilled to some extent. Because to have His Excellency visit the place and to give the assurance that it will be continued and completed, affirmed, the promises he made, when we're in opposition. So it was a big relief and a joy. And then at the Durban itself, the turnout of the chiefs, it was so colorful, the chiefs. That gave an indication that these are people who are happy to work with His Excellency. And indeed, in the message that was delivered by Nana Kobrankatia Escado Mahini, it was clear that the chiefs and people are happy, to have him as our president and the commander-in-chief. And then, of course, they believe that everything that is promised the Western region is going to deliver, and that he has their full blessing and support. So that was a joy. And they also thanked him for, the appointments he's made from the region. I'm Honorable Bois for the Lands and Natural Resources Ministry, myself, and some, of course, to also ask for more, as it were, Oliver Twist. So Senna, it was for me, it was a joy, and then finally to crown it, the fact that he chose Western region as his second place to visit, after Volta region, also added to the joy that Western region is still on his mind, and that he's going to carry us along in this resetting agenda.
And of course, we'll make time to have a proper conversation on your own priorities after you have been properly sworn in. But thank you very much for speaking to us this morning.
Thank you, son.
Yeah, great. Honorable Joseph Nelson is Western Regional Minister. So duly vetted and approved by Parliament. So nominated by the President, duly vetted, approved by Parliament. All he's waiting for is to be sworn in. But even before he was sworn in yesterday, he had to be responsible for hosting the President in the Western region on a one-day working visit. Key place they went to is the Takoradi Market Circle project. Huge market that was started. He said progress on it has stalled. In fact, there's been no work done on it in about 2 years. The promise of President Mahama is to continue and complete that particular project because it's a significant economic project for the Western region. A few things. First, let me do some small business. Let me do some small business. And then we'll turn to a few other things. And let me tell you, to get ready for the unforgettable adventure, the Love in Bahamas tour is happening this Easter from April 17 to 23rd, 2025. It is going to be amazing. So tell a friend, to tell a family, to tell everyone. No visa hassle for Ghanaians. Easy e-visa for other African travelers. This is an all-inclusive package. Direct charter flight from Accra to Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas, luxurious accommodations, a thrilling cruise through the Caribbean islands, and exclusive tours. All this in the Bahamas for just $5,000. No visa, no transit, no stress. Just pure travel bliss. This is your chance to create incredible memories and enhance your travel experience. Don't miss out on the most exciting trip of the year, Love in Bahamas this Easter. Contact Mr. Tours and Cheap Tickets Limited for more information. 0544 733 528 is one of the numbers to call. And also 0271 901 212. You can also call 0240 705 755. Call those numbers now and book your tickets. I will also be telling you an appointment that Afenyo Maki will not be happy about. Anyway, win big. Win large on Radio Gold Drive time. With Agro Drive. Yes, win big and live large. On Radio Gold Agro Drive with Wafa K. We're introducing the Mega Cash Lucky Box on Radio Gold. Just dial star 426 star 6 hash. Star 426 star 6 hash on all networks to visit. So you either dial that star 426 star 6 hash or visit www.megacashluckybox.com. Megacashluckybox.com. One word. To play now. Win big. Up to 500,000 Ghana cedis on Mega Cash Lucky Box. Simply dial star 426 star 6 hash. Star 426 star 6 hash on all networks now. You're getting stuck in traffic and tuning into Agro Drive. Oh, will be beneficial. Turn your commute into cash. Just dial star 426 star 6 hash and follow the prompt. Time's running out. Play now and start living large with Mega Cash Luck Box. Then we're starting. Just dial star 426 star 6 hash and follow the prompt. Terms and conditions apply. Strictly for 18 years and above and approved by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. We'll talk about the Hajj Fest shortly. But before we go there, good morning, Accra. Get ready to make your day flavorful with Oliver Twist Shack. From our signature jollof rice and grilled platters to assorted meat noodles and indulgent pizzas. We've got all your cravings covered. And don't forget to pair your meal with one of our refreshing drinks or signature cocktails. Enjoy small. Due to your life matters. Not every day they work. Somebody they enjoy. No. Enjoy small. Enjoy your mouth. The perfect way to add a twist to your dining experience. Yeah. Call Oliver Twist. Get that food. I'm lobbying for somebody to buy me a platter. I saw one at East Legon. It says over 800 Ghana. I said, hey, Johnny, 800 Ghana. You want to kill man? No. So call Oliver Twist. Yes. Very affordable price. You can find them. They are very close to us. They are our neighbors. So what we are telling you, we know what we are talking about. Call them on 0206 87 4225 or 0248 98 0480 to order for delivery or pickup. Oliver Twist Shack, ask for more. You see, when you are saying somebody, buy this for me, then the person says that find some 3 other friends, you contribute small. What kind of advice is that? Buy the tea. You are coming to say that find 3 other friends, the tea is 800, you do 200. Myself, I don't want to share with anybody. I want the tea to be in front of me.
He said I should carry my money, go and buy food, 800.
No, I'm not sure. That food, 800 is not 800.
Then I said the one you showed me was 800.
That's easily gone. It's too far away from
me. And I make a change say on frail. No afra fewa. No afra kwisi wachi. No aka ho. Na mo akọ.
Anybody train no boy ko fu.
Na bisa say go fodum ni di.
Na mamu 800 platter na. How much it here? Na inside 200.
Yeni ko dia na onko ani kwa godi.
Enti mummy before yes.
E betimi dia enan.
Enan but mechanism say mechanism mummy enu no.
Yes.
There before.
Ye 9 no.
Mu 9 no. Mu nipa 9 no. Na mo acha etia na mo edi. Ebe me
fine. Say you know be dia fine.
But I think have 800 which dia one person.
Maybe dear.
No, what I am saying, I said buy it for me.
Buy for you say.
I'll go and sit there in the morning. I'll come back in the evening. Maybe kakra.
Food 800.
Yeah.
Why is it a bucket full or?
No, you know it like that.
Oh, I do so. Yeah. In terms of portions of
small.
Everything.
Small. 800. It's legal.
You see, and that, the same thing. Obey me in your Oliver Twist. The price is lower.
Come to Oliver Twist.
The price is lower. Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist. You call no, you come to Radio Good.
But quantity no, the same. Oliver Twist Crano, Obenya, Nyamebia account. When they see your face, your head too, and the way your dreadlocks.
No, don't come and talk about my head. Why small tea you go buy for me? Now coming to describe my head and everything. I don't want.
They see your dreadlocks and the way it's shining, they would add something else. So go to Oliver Twist.
I'm a jollof.
Better option.
So last brand they get cocoa because.
So or chance o be mommy skabia na ko to Oliver.
Brawi.
Oh, fantastic one.
That's what this
is fantastic one. If you buy the jollof, then you no go carry it.
And the person who carry is in front of him. He
doesn't need the jollof. Hey, Charlie. Fantastic one.
But this thing, to people are making money. The mega cash thing.
Mega cash like.
Oh, Charlie, people are making money.
How do you win?
So if you play at 5 CDs, and you instant
minimum.
It's box 9, but box I look to say, box number 1 to 10 now. If you choose box number 6, whatever is in box number 6 is what you have won.
Okay, so the short code is me. Let me
star 426 star
6
hash.
Munche star 426 star
6
hash. It's me try medi. Me not try medi.
How medi? When you try umboka, it is so far it is the only lottery and I be able to say umboka.
So you select what?
Okay, me first say 2.
Select a box.
A box. Okay. So me, I'm selecting box 2. They say, okay. So I will do 5 CDs because this is my first time. I don't.
So right here. Anyway,
tell you.
You are trying it to see.
Let me try it. So they say I should confirm amount 5 CDs.
So you confirm.
Yeah. Interesting.
So follow. Wait. Hey, follow.
Okay.
So
follow. Thank you very much.
Mega cash in the channel.
So what will happen?
Wait. The ambassador is
why deduction is not fee?
Yeah.
I confirm you say 5 citizens. So just wait message beba.
Okay.
A bit too much now say.
Okay. All right.
People are making a message about.
Deduction message.
Okay, so I think we have to talk about a new Hajj first, right?
But
yes.
Yeah,
but interesting. So now, you know, when President Mahama came into office, one of the very first things he did was to constitute a committee. The committee was led by Alhaji Collins Dauda. They visited Saudi Arabia. Their job was to look at the current arrangements around Hajj, not only the fares. But the immediate thing was that to look at whether it's possible to reduce the fares reasonably so that people can be able to travel to Hajj, to Mecca. Now, they have gotten some results, at least around the fare. I know there are a lot more things to be done.
I'm told it's the cheapest around the sub-region.
Yes, So, SM, where you have the story?
Say, Yateso. Yateso is a high-sense product from 75,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
They say about 62,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Until 2025, where we're doing say, Obeko Hajj to Kesi Nibia. Obeko Maka. Sani Mianum friend Maka.
Okay.
And yeah, Utia 62,000 Ghana cedis.
62,000 Ghana cedis.
Into we know say a dollar rate in all the background say 15 Ghana cedis dollar rate. A baby say $4,130.
$4,130.
That's a open dollar rate, 15 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
You know, Collins Dauda, tax force, so no chairperson, and my tax force, Ghana company here, they been